If you haven't seen one of these streams before, here's a quick overview of what is about to happen. Every month, channel members can suggest games with 200 or fewer reviews on Steam. These games go onto a list, and then we spin a wheel to choose a game to play for 30 minutes, then vote to continue or move on to a new game. At the same time, we play rounds of bingo, where the community has a chance to earn points which are used for a prize draw at the start of each new month. More details are in the description below if you're interested, otherwise kick back, relax, and enjoy whatever weird and or niche games you're about to witness. DemonsTier was suggested in August 2024 by Ustash. Okay. I can see two big reasons why they might have suggested this game. From the union of Riddled Corpse and Xenon Valkyrie, that are definitely two games, comes DemonsTier, an RPG roguelike with elements of action, adventure, and arcade. Enter the dungeons of King Thosgar and destroy the demonic beings present there. Okay, RPG roguelike. Not going to complain about that. We've seen plenty of those, so let's see what this one does to actually stand out from the crowd. But you know what? I'm immediately disappointed by these devs. They had a particular style for their thumbnail and a particular style during their trailer, but I'm sorry. What's going on with the splash screen up here? I feel like I've been, there's been some bait and switch going on here, devs. That's not good enough. I bought this game for one particular reason and two particular reasons and two reasons alone, and that's just, I feel like I've been ripped off. Honourable Knight, I entrust you with this mission of utmost importance. Strange events are happening in Bendletown. I missed the rest of that because it scrolled too fast. I've been told of a deep hole and the mysterious disappearances of many villagers. Brave warriors from other lands are waiting for you. I wish you a safe journey. King Agom. Okay, that is our tutorial. I hadn't started the timer yet because I was expecting a title screen where I could look at some settings, but no, there's not even a pause menu here. I also don't know what button actually just swings the weapon, but yeah, there is no escape from this game, at least not yet. Okay, right thumbstick. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Is it just me, or is that diagram of the mouse god-awful? Why is the cord in the bottom of the mouse? Anyway, right thumbstick to attack. Oh, we're going. Oh, it's Vampire Survivors. Got it. Read. No. Okay, so we've got the wrong controller glyphs. No luck there. Basic guide. Eliminate demons. We have a little town. Cute. Okay, sign, exit game. Don't mind if I do. Alright, here we go. We have options. So full screen was yes. No resolution settings. So, no go. Definitely not the correct resolution because this is what windowed mode looks like. Looks fairly straightforward. I'll probably forget half of that in a second. Can talk to the townsfolk. That's cute.
I'm worried. What happens if that hole keeps growing? Will the village get swallowed into it? Are we all doomed? Doomed, I say!
Graphically, the game is not that bad. It's got a cute little kind of retro pixel art style. It's going more cutesy than realistic. It wants us to go into the pub because every good game starts with a drink. Wow, okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked a bit. The king has requested us to investigate the strange hole.
No idea what's going on down here down below, but I believe I have this urge to destroy something. Anything! I've waited long enough!
Oh god, okay. I see what kind of game this is. It's the game where all the male characters wear as much armor as possible, and all the female characters wear as little armor as possible, but somehow have just as much defense. And also, you can probably only beat the game by playing as the female characters. This is the kind of game where if you play as the male characters, you're doing it wrong. So we have Knight, a mysterious stranger from far away. His armor can resist the strike from a dragon. I bet it can't. Either that, or he chooses just to get hit everywhere except the armor, because otherwise why would he ever take damage? I mean, if some of the first enemies are going to be like goblins and skeletons, and we take damage, then all of that is a lie. Well, we'll stay with the basic character for now, because that's obviously how the game wants us to play. Let's jump in a hole. Tier 1, let's go. Yeah, all the armor on the Berserker and 1 heart. They play even less. Oh, 1,000 years ago.
My king, I must inform you. Silence! Do not disturb King Thosgar.
It's of utmost importance.
What's going on?
My king, please, listen. This cannot continue any longer. The situation is unbearable. Don't you dare speak with that tone to the king. The town needs your help. If it continues, the people will die. Let's play the pronoun game. My king, do not listen to this traitor any further. Take him to the dungeon. Oh god, stop yelling. Why are you so loud? Princess Galenia, the mob is rising and we cannot stop them. Well, then we shall raise taxes to make them understand. That is pure madness.
Madness? This is a counselor! Ugh, I cannot stand them. Oh, the noise.
Woof, woof.
Are you hungry? Oh, of course, my beloved dogs. Bring us something to feast on.
Oh, there are 2 dogs there, yeah. Okay. My king? Princess Galenia, the king has made his decision.
Take these 2 and cut them to pieces. I cannot stand them. That noise is awful.
No, my king! No! Alright, well, you both just die. Sounds like a fantastic, thriving population of people here. Welcome to the Crimson Cave. It's already going. Cool. That said something about opening all the chests on this floor. Oh, okay, that's a wall. I didn't even register that. Well, we found a chest. And, oh, they're barrels. Gotcha. Oh, we have destructible environment. Confirmed. Bats, go away. Okay. I mean, so far, combat is fine. Like, the story is a bit nonsensical. I probably didn't need to have that because I feel like the story is not going to be this game's strong suit. Okay, but as far as like setting up the premise for a little dungeon diving game, it's totally fine. The problem that I'm having here is that in order to defend against something, you have to stop shooting. Because you're using a right thumbstick to aim, because it is basically a twin stick shooter, but then to dodge, it's set to B, which kinda doesn't work. It should be set to like one of the triggers, and it's not rebindable, so we're kind of stuck. Zonrix, welcome, you have arrived. Very good indeed. Welcome, this is DemonsTier, not a traditional roguelike. No, 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 this is a bullet hell twin stick shooter, looter shooter, RPG monstrosity. So far, gameplay-wise, totally fine. There's nothing really not to like here, other than that the control scheme is a little off. A white rune, divine stone, HP +4. Sure, that's better than nothing. I mean, we are like literally level 1, so everything's probably going to be pretty weak. But good to know there's also different like tiers of chess. Oh, oh, we completed the mission. That's it. It ends, or do we just level up? I will take. Oh, +2 damage? Heck yes. I'm assuming I can only... Oh, I can level up more than one thing. How do I know how many things I can level up? Oh, it's got a cost there. I see. And I have 400 gold to spend. Cool. And that kicks us out? No, we've moved on to the next tier. Okay. Well, let's keep going. I'm guessing this is a case of go as far as you can. You and your little tower. You don't stand a chance against me. I am... Oh, hi there. You're having a bad time. I think, though, given that this game has local co-op, I could see that actually working quite well, depending on how well abilities, like, synergize, you know? The game has potential. It's a bit tropey, but it has potential. Alright, we go. Oh, those were the stairs. Oops, sorry to the person in the cage. You're gonna have to stay there for a little while longer. It's fine. Okay, yeah, so we've gone down another floor. The music has changed. Is this third floor a boss fight? Yes, it is. All right, what do we got? It is a floating something. It's a giant cockroach. Love that. Oh, and it spawns little ones. Okay, good to know. That could get very out of hand if I don't stay on top of them. And I probably will need to actually use the block mechanic at some point here. The question is, where is the actual hitbox? Because I think it's the shadow. No, the whole hitbox counts. Ow. But this guy has armor, because I was hitting 4s and 8s on the other enemies. But not on this guy. Hey, circle strafing is the way to go. Aha! You can't get me if I'm literally running circles around you. Fear me! I am the Circle Master. Or some might call me the Ring Master, because this thing's a circus. Good to know, like any RPG, the first quest is just dealing with things in the basement. In this case, cockroaches. Are they... In all fairness, if I woke up and saw that first thing in the morning, yeah, I'd be calling adventurers to come and exterminate it. All of those hits are 100% my own fault. Maybe not that one. There we go. Imagine if that killed me.
Enemy defeated! Look at all of the loot!
See, that's quite nice, because they could have just dropped it all in one piece, but actually there is so much satisfaction about it. Oh, the rupees here. Time to go. Thank you. That was fun. I don't want anything to do with that. So yes, I'm assuming I'm supposed to leave at some point, but currently I don't know how. Oh no. Oh! Quest! The wizard is stuck in a spider web. What's happening? Spiders! I see them! It's full of cobwebs! Ah! I hate them! Seems like the legend is true. The legend of spiders.
Anaxophos.
Let's just drop that word with no context. Looks like an old castle. That monster must have built its nest in this place and infested it with eggs. Could this be the cause of all the trouble in the village? Anaxophos is a huge arachnid, a demon eater of flesh. I thought it died long ago.
I shall cut off all its legs.
Hopefully the wizard stays awake and doesn't faint in its presence. Silence! So I just keep going until I die. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I take it back. I think the defensive ability is set to left bumper. Yes it is. Okay, I take it back. The control scheme is fine. Ow, I'm an idiot for pressing the wrong button. Alright, so we have 5 minutes to basically... Where did you come from? I didn't even see him. 5 minutes to clear all the floors and kill the boss before the big bad starts coming for us. So that red guy explodes? Yes, he does. Good to know. I would say the music is not bad. It's kind of what I would expect from an RPG style game like this. It's not particularly memorable, and the enemy designs aren't, blowing me away. They're kind of generic, but I think this game is meant to be gameplay first and everything else after that. Hi, could you just hold still? Thank you. And I will say that although the enemy designs are a little generic, the enemy variety is fantastic. And yes, I walked on spikes again. Mission is eliminate all enemies rather than find a specific thing. That makes things a little more challenging. So they have actually worked a good amount of variety into this, which I'm very happy about because it could have become exceedingly repetitive, but it's dodged it. So good job, game. So this should be the boss fight then? Yes, we're going in with 2.5 hearts. Good luck to us. What are you? I can't hurt you, but I can hurt. Oh, you just spawn enemies and that I need to block. Gotcha. Also, this is supposed to be a giant spider. I'm glad we only have to deal with its face and nothing else. And job done. My king! We found this farmer with bags of gold in the castle. We believe he's a thief. Is this the same king? Because the previous cutscene was 1,000 years ago.
How can this...
It is the same king. How has he been living for so long? Also, that's not a thief, guys. That's a zombie. All right, we're just gonna try to die here because I don't seem to have an item I can use to get out. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Magic rope. Okay, we will use that. I found it. Okay, and that means there is then... Oh, God, there's a cutscene for the blacksmith. You know, I don't care. Okay, and then there's... Yeah, you can use the recipes that you found there to upgrade. Cool. All right. Final thoughts. I would say as far as, like, twin stick shooter RPG style games that you could play, you could definitely do worse than this, especially picking up on sale for $2.50. It's competent. The art design is maybe somewhat questionable. Like, come on, at least have one female character that is modest and has more going on than just I'm a female. But from a presentation and gameplay perspective, everything here is perfectly fine. The tutorial's not great. The pixel graphics are lovely. It's visually clear and relatively easy to understand what's going on if you're even remotely familiar with games. There's just substantial amounts of plot in this game, both pun intended and not, that don't really serve a function. This is the kind of game that doesn't need to be narrative first. It should be gameplay first. And it feels like they're going a little too heavy on the narrative. But that's just my perspective. It's that whole thing of like, if you try to make a game that's going to be, you know, target at everyone, you're targeting it at no one. So sometimes it can be in your favor to be like, hey, if you like games X, Y, and Z, you're going to love this game. Let's see if the next game falls into that category, shall we? Because we're playing... Hey! It's Gnomes.
I'm a gnome!
If you've played Dwarf Fortress or Rogue before, this visually might look a little bit similar. Gnomes is a turn-based tower defense with deep roguelike progression set in an ever-expanding procedurally generated biome. Build, farm, defend your village as you push deeper into goblin-infested territory, unlock powerful upgrades, and craft your environment to survive the endless goblin horde. This one, I got sent it as a demo before it released. It didn't have time to play it. It's now fully released. It has an overwhelmingly positive status with 1,367 reviews. It's kind of wild. This game, I'm looking forward to it. I have actually heard quite good things. Let's see how well this teaches us to play. Also, I am just loving the aesthetic. This does look good. It's a little bit foreboding with the bloodied knife on the gnome. Like, are we the bad guys? I'm a little concerned about that. Wouldn't mind having a garden gnome around. Yes, but would you want a sentient garden gnome that's armed with a knife? That's the question. Okay, so we've got 3 different game modes. Campaign, choose your starting guild, survive and progress to the next map. Daily run, beat day 16 on the swamp to unlock, or a random run. Interesting. Okay, so they've worked a few options for replayability into it. Alright, let's have a look at campaign. We'll start in the forest, we'll put 30 minutes on the clock, let's go. The only guild we can choose are the rogues, and they didn't tell me what they do. Getting started, move the camera, WASD, yeah, or right mouse, we can click and drag it, very nice. Build 1 house. That is a house. It costs 3 coins, I have 30. It gives +1 population. Our population is 0. Okay. Let's put the house. And the houses will change the path. Okay. Well, let's make their path slightly longer then. Now build 1 gnome. Gnome buildable costs 7 coins. 1 attack every 0.4 seconds. And I can see their attack range there. So yeah, let's put you here then. But as many crops as possible. Crops can only be planted on fertile soil. So this music is very ethereal. Not what I was expecting, but I kind of dig it. +1 coin per day sunflowers. Okay, so crops go... Yeah, I thought so. The greener looking tiles. Well, let's put a few of those down. I guess the point is that you might as well invest all your money, right? But I could also... Oh, it won't let me put anything else down. It's the tutorial. I have to put down all sunflowers. Alright. End turn and face the goblins. Bring it on, goblins. Oh, they're fast little buggers. Look at them go. Yeah, you're no match for my little gnome. Oh, position the gnome next to the path. Ah, okay, so you can move them because the path changes. That's an interesting touch. And then you've got like these little swamp spots that you can't actually put things on. Common gnome. Oh, they get given randomized names. Snupdoodle Fairy Seed. Imagine you lived your entire life amongst the goblins. You grew up amongst them, raised by them. You trained with them every day. And every day you heard about the terrifying gnomes. But there was one that stood out more than the others. It was the legend of Snupdoodle Fairy Seed. We have a shop. Okay, welcome to the shop. Hover item to inspect. The shop restocks daily. Supplies, uncommon relics. Shop gets +1 item slot. You can also banish them if you don't want to ever see them again. That's kind of nice. Hoe! I can just straight up buy a hoe. When crops or weeds are trampled, fertilize adjacent ground. Okay, good thing I directed the path away from them. Lantana. Common weed buildable. Deals 1 damage when trampled, spreads each day. So the farming mechanics are actually quite important in this then. Let's go, yeah, with supplies. Oh, and that then gets replaced with something else. Wheat, common crop. Buildable, +1 per day, +1 extra when adjacent to other wheat, so better than sunflowers. Okay, we'll take that. And that then goes down the bottom. I can't build anything though, because I am broke and I can't move houses. You can only move gnomes. Well, let's hope that wasn't a mistake. I might die right here. Or the goblins will. I'm fine. Haha. Today's the day that we get a second gnome. Boom. Build more houses. Oh, dang it. Today is not the day. Oh, no. I can put the sunflower up here where I can't put anything adjacent to it, because that will still get me money on my next round. There's so many of them. Oh, no. This is why I needed the house before. I needed more gnomes. And now they're down there. Oh, these little buggers. Well, hang on. Let's think about this. I can do both a house and a gnome, or I can do a wheat and nothing else. Fantastic. Oh, man. The way this tries to get you to, like, think about things is terrible, because I don't think about things very well. Let's grab another little gnome. We'll put him down here. Support gnome. Do it. Alright, let's go. Here they go. Oh! Why is that one only... Oh, do they level up after they get enough kills? They do. They have XP. Interesting. Okay, there's more depth to this than I was expecting. They're also coming at us from 2 different paths. So let's... Oh, actually, should we... We don't have enough money for both. So we're going to have to put one of these guys down so he can start leveling up as well. And then I think tomorrow we'll focus on income. Oh, we might just lose. Yeah, we might just lose. This is the worst situation. I can't get more gnomes. I've been neglecting the shop. I didn't see... I could just straight up buy an archer gnome for 3. Oh, but no. That's not buying the gnome. That's buying the ability to have a gnome. I'm a dum-dum. I've got nowhere to put him now. I have to build a house. And that actually forces them all onto the same path, which might be good. It might be terrible. I think what we'll do instead is we'll put one here. And Blue Hat Dude can go there so that he can hit both sides. And then he's just going to have to go there. Would like to have them a bit closer, but I think that will do. Oh, there's so many of them! But the plan worked! I am a genius! We've got our Blue Hat Gnome, which is Snupdoodle Fairy Seed, and we also have Blink Bobble Sprinkle Barrow. Oh god, there's such wonderfully fantasy names that don't sound appropriate when they're wielding knives. Alright, and we'll get 11 coins next time. Oh, they've got a lot of health. Go, blue gnome. Oh! We have 2 health left. And there's 4 goblin camps? Big goblins, goblin recruits, baby goblins, and lumberjack goblins. Oh, we're going to have a bad day here. Oh, we can get one of the archer ones now. Dude, he's got a massive range. Yep, he's going down the bottom there. Hopefully that's going to be enough to help save us. Let's take advantage of some of the weirdly spaced fertile soil up there and go. Now we die. Now we've got the powerful archer gnome. And we've got a green hat knife gnome now. Look at him. Don't mess with Snupdoodle Fairy Seed. He's got dealt 151 damage, 59 confirmed kills. His nickname is the Brutalizer. So what I want to double check, they don't have health, do they? No. So the goblins never actually target them for damage. So I can just chuck this guy right here and he'll hit everything as they come out. You can just jump over to there. Yeah, he's hiding in the woods. Get him. They'll come sneaking past the tree and just get stabbed. They'll never see it coming.
You'll never see it coming.
Yeah. Ooh. Over there now. And down. Oh no. This is where we struggle. Fishing hook. Gnomes earn money when they're near a swamp tile. Oh, I got nothing to do. I'll just do some fishing. Windmills. Wheat and corn within 2 tiles. Extra. Wow. So much weird synergy going on here. See, this is where I could project. If I put a house here, I can make them go really down along the long way. So I'm going to do exactly that. Haha. Now you have to take longer to get around that way. And I could grab a second archer and pop him right there. Let's get some more wheat down. Yeah. Money. Here we go. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on. Why do you take no damage? I don't like that. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. They've got reinforcements, guys. Gold top. Gnomes cost -1 population, but get -100. I'm sorry, what? This means you no longer have to build houses. You can just put down as many gnomes as you want. Because they always cost 1 population, so now they would cost 0. But they don't level up. So you just spam low-level gnomes. That's really cool. See, when we talk about roguelites needing to be more creative with some of the relics that they come up with, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Our red hat gnomes now have +1 damage, so we'll grab an extra one and chuck him down there and he'll help. He'll be fine. Let's go. We have to survive for like 3 more days. Oh no! Ah, we were doing so well. Our poor little gnomes. All they ever wanted to do was murder goblins. Why couldn't they just murder goblins? It's fine. Oh dear. Ah, but we did unlock new guilds, the Lumberjacks and the Rangers. So the Lumberjacks get a sawmill, which gives you money per day per adjacent tree. And a hammer, which just says it's a comic, gives you +1 health per day. That's huge. Whereas the Rangers start with rice and a garden hose to make more swamp. And they start with archers instead. Okay. So there's multiple different types of gnomes that we never saw. Like these guys are axe gnomes instead of knife gnomes. And then you've got more archer gnomes there as well. Makes me wonder how many unlockables there are. And you can do a full map screenshot. So you can share, what your map ended up looking like. That's really neat. I like that. I can see why this game has seen quite a bit of popularity. Rather than a standard tower defense, which is like, oh, you're going to have a bunch of maps and they're predetermined. And so you can find optimal setups for tower placement and tower types. Like, oh god, what are the games? The Kingdom Rush series, or even something like Bloons, to the best of my knowledge, could be classified as solved games. Because there's a finite combination of things and people optimize it to figure out what the best things are. There will definitely be some meta strategies with this game for sure, but the thing is that the map changes every time, and it looks like the locations that the goblins spawn from are also randomized. So every time you play, the layout's different, the enemy positioning's different, the pathing is different. So there'll be things you can do to optimize in terms of a strategy of, well, you know, if you've got a lot of swamp, then you should be purchasing more of these and things like that. But there's no cheat guide in terms of, oh, on this day place this thing in this position and repeat following the guide and you'll win. Like, you do actually need to be able to employ some level of strategy on the fly to adapt to how things change. I think the aesthetics might not be for everyone. It's a bit dark, a little grungy with the pixel art. It's serviceable. It's not the prettiest thing to look at, but I think they managed to nail a consistent aesthetic throughout their game, and that's also worthy of praise. They obviously had a style in mind and they've executed on it, and that's also a good thing. So yeah, I'm glad I got to check this out. Fun little game.
He must be intimidated by my brilliant intelligence.
Brilliant.
Either that, or the fact that I'm a cat and he's a bird. It's hard to tell with these things.